We talk about our veterans. We talk about the Blackout Veterans Tribute, where it's going, and God bless our veterans, and God bless you for tuning in. I have something I want to start out with tonight. I'm a little bit not fully up to date, but I will tell you what happened in Washington, D.C. I'm not going to get into politics. I could give a shit about politics. But I'm going to tell you like this. With all the protests that has happened in the last 6, 7, 8 months, all kinds of people losing their businesses, their homes, whatever, all the cops that got rocks thrown at them, no matter what. Washington, D.C., our government took the case with the protest or whatever that was going on in D.C. The only one shot and killed was a 14-year veteran. God bless her and her service to the airports, and God bless her family. I am ashamed of our government. I am ashamed of our personnel at the government who shot an unarmed person. It doesn't matter what the right or what the wrong was. To me, the damage total was not even close to being what it was in these other protests throughout the country. And this 14-year veteran lost her life because a trigger-happy government official had to take her life. And that's sad. Whatever happened to our government supporting freedom of speech? They didn't shoot and kill the other protest that was going on when they were throwing rocks at them, but yet they shoot an unarmed veteran. My understanding, they shot her in the throat area, killed her. I don't care who you are. This is why I do not get into politics, because to me, politics is overpaid people who got too much power, and I can't get into politics. They're nothing but a bunch of thieves and a bunch of know-it-alls. So to me, politics can kiss my ass. All right, back to the show. My prayers go out to the family of the fallen veteran. And my shame goes to our government. The House of Blackout, where we don't do politics, and that was not politics, everybody. That was about an unarmed veteran who got shot and killed on Washington, D.C. at the White House area. Something over a protest. But anyway, guys, I don't know, I haven't really did many videos, and I apologize. We're gonna get back to it now. Start doing our regular videos on a regular basis. God bless our active men and women overseas who are serving our country, which the media has no encouragement to let us know how they're doing overseas, because they're too wrapped up in their political ways. God bless our men and women overseas who is doing what they're paid to do. And I wish every one of them a safe return back home to their families. Guys, upcoming, we have 2 rifles. Now, these are, they are not real rifles. They are remakes of an M16. They do not fire. One is an M16, and the other one is a P204 long range sniper rifle. The M16 will have artwork all over the gun. It will be a wall banner, more or less to hang up on your wall, a conversation piece. Right now, my art guy who does all the artwork on my truck, he is doing the M16 and the P204 long-range sniper rifle. The artwork that will be on these guns will be one of a kind. And like I said, people, they'll be for your wall. Can't wait to see them. They are fully dressed. The sniper rifle is laser sighted and has the high-powered scope style on it. It looks just identical to your Black Ops sniper rifle. And they both are silenced. They have these silencers. They will have silencers on them. They will go on auction, and I will, on our next broadcast, hopefully I'll be able to produce, show you the ones before it goes up on auction. The auction will be done on Facebook. The auction will be done on Facebook, and my page is public, so you do not have to friend me to be on my page. You can follow my page, and you are welcome to bid at any time on this rifle. It doesn't matter where you're at in the country. This rifle can be shipped to you. Guys, we have a big year coming up. Blackout has never been south of the Virginia line. Blackout's first trip will be in March and will be to Daytona Bike Week. Daytona Bike Week is a big event due to the fact that we've never been down there with the truck. So we'll be traveling 95 right straight down through the Carolinas, Georgia, into Florida. And I can't wait to see this truck ride through these states down 95. Now, I won't have my flags up because, as you know, at traveling speeds we do on 95, it would tear the flags up pretty bad. But just a unit alone driving down 95 should get a lot of takes, a lot of pictures, and a lot of looks. So can't wait to get it down that way. To spread the message, why we should never forget our men and women who died for this country. And now I'll either be with one of three places down there. I'm waiting on the details to get worked out. We'll either be with NASCAR down at the Daytona Speedway, or we'll be with the city of or the town of Holly Hill, or we'll be with the American Legion, either in Holly Hill or Daytona. We're not really sure which one is going to have us in as their guest. We're still waiting on confirmation on that. Guys, what I have going on right now, and I've been mailing out, I've got about 300 of these out in the mail now. Now this one's not addressed yet, but we've been mailing out envelopes. And inside these envelopes, okay, on the back of it, it says Book Us Now 2021. Inside this envelope is a 3-page history of Blackout. The date that it was built, why it was built, why I took 7 years of my life to build it, what it's dedicated to, and what the truck basically stands for. And this is one piece that's in here. Now this is a pamphlet. This is a pamphlet that is inside the envelope, okay? And that pamphlet right there tells you even more about where you can go to find the truck, what websites, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, the Blackout website, whatever. Right now we are looking for funding. Right now we're looking for funding for our Daytona trip. Even though we get help while we're down there with the motel rooms, we still have to come up with funding to get the truck from point A to point B. So we're looking for funding and any kind of help that we can get. So I'm going to give you guys the House of Blackout address, and I'm going to give you some more information. So you guys that want to donate for the Daytona trip, here's how you can do it. Also, if you would like at your donation to get one of these packages sent to you, I'm going to give you an email, and the email that I give you right now, you send me an email, or if you send an envelope with a donation in it, make sure that I have your address and stuff and information on the inside. I will mail you out one of these packages so you can know anything and everything about Blackout. The address here is the House of Blackout. The House of Blackout, 4949 Powell, Powell Lane, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25404. Now the email address associated with the House of Blackout is C as in Charlie, T as in Tom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at Comcast.net. That's CT 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at Comcast.net. Comcast is spelled COMCAST.net. Also, our website for Blackout is www.blackoutinc.org. That's www.blackoutinc.org. There is a PayPal button on there, and you can also do your donations that way. Otherwise, for your address for the package, and if you work for a company, I mean, you like your company to be involved with Blackout, send me an email of your company name, who this would go to, and I will send them a package out directly to that individual for our trip down to Daytona. Right now, we need as much sponsorship as we can. We have Daytona, Florida. We're looking at Pensacola, Florida. We're looking at over into Louisiana. We're looking at Georgia, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, and Nags Head, North Carolina. And of course, then we'll be back in Ocean City, Maryland. And then we're looking at Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. We have contacts, Pensacola and Baton Rouge, down along the water front, the Harley-Davidson, Baton Rouge Harley-Davidson. We're looking and working with them. Also, can't wait. I hope we get some bookings down there, because the farthest this truck, the far out that we can get this truck, the far out our message will get on why we should never forget our fallen men and women. Excuse me. Guys, our ventures are volunteer. The people who go with me on some of these trips, I don't have people to go with me every time, but the people that do go with me on some of these trips, they're all volunteer. Now, we try to take care of their food and the travel time and all that, but basically they don't make a dime, and nor do I. I don't want any money out of it. I have my own income. I don't need money. I don't need money out of Blackout to survive on. I am retired, and I draw my own funding. As a matter of fact, some of my funding goes into Blackout. So It's not about the money, guys. It's about why this truck needs to be seen all over the country. And we the people, we need to get this message out. There's people out there that that could care less. And if it wasn't for these men and women dying for our country, they wouldn't be the freedom. Freedom wasn't free. And God bless them all. But I can use your help, and so you have several ways of helping me out, especially with the Daytona issue. You guys that's going to Daytona for Bike Week, make sure you look us up. I can't tell you exactly where we're going to be yet. Like I said, we have 5 locations down there, and we're not sure which one's going to lock us in. The only thing I know is we're going to need the funding to get down there and get this, get the Blackout truck down the highway. Once we get down there, of course, they'll help us with our motel rooms, and that's about it. The rest will be on us as far as doing what we do best, and that's thank every veteran that we can. Guys, I thank during the season, I thank hundreds and hundreds of thousands of veterans for their service. I shake more hands in our going season of veterans than anybody in this country. Every weekend I'm somewhere with Blackout, thanking our veterans, shaking their hands. And I meet a lot of veterans. I've met several 100,000 World War II veterans. I know we don't have a lot of them left, but remember, I've been doing this for 10 years now. And 10 years ago, we had a lot of World War II veterans. Now we're starting to narrow down on a lot of them, but I'm hoping I'm getting my message out to them before they pass on, to let them know that there is people out there that respect and honor what they've done for our country. I got Daytona Bike Week, man. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about Daytona Bike Week. I know the town of Holly Hill is very small, so I have a feeling it's going to be either NASCAR corporate office, or it's probably going to be an American Legion in that area to take this on. You guys that know the truck know how many people that the truck draws, especially in the veterans. It'll draw a decent amount of people. The truck is in tear down right now. Right now we have the truck in tear down. I don't know if the cameraman can swing it over, but you can. The fenders are off. A lot of the stuff has been torn off of it, getting ready for painting. And this year's budget on the truck is not nearly as bad as it's been on the past 4 or 5 years, because we wasn't as active this past season as we was in other seasons. So we're down about $1,300, $1,400 in our tear down and rebuild. Now, guys, by the time I'm done with this truck, all of our funding will be exhausted. Between going over everything and putting everything back together. So we'll be coming into March before Daytona with nothing. And I'm hoping to get the support that I need to get this truck to Daytona. This is very important to what we all believe and what we stand for. Our veteran store. I'm looking at sometime in February or March, maybe April. I'll be opening up the House of Blackout Veterans Stop, STOP, Veterans Stop. Now, this Veterans Stop will host inside of it. It'll have all the Blackout park areas, but it also have other military other military information in it. Like Mission 22, it'll have our Veterans Association. It'll have the Veterans Crisis Line from the VA Center. This shop will be loaded with everything that we can help with our veterans. And it'll have TVs in it. There'll be movies playing. There'll be coffee for our veterans. And there'll be, tables. Basically, it'll be a nonprofit. It'll be a nonprofit store. What the store accomplishes to do is to make enough money out of the store to pay its rent and keep it going. We're not looking to make it a business. It will be a nonprofit store. This store will be for our veterans. We will be working with the VA Center to get some of our veterans that's in the VA Center to travel up by bus and come visit our shop, like once a week. And so we can treat them. We have a bunch of volunteers that would make pies and cakes, and of course we'll be donating coffee. And just a place where our veterans can get together. And of course the public people can come in and get their t-shirts or whatever they want with Blackout. Blackout will be there. We'll also be holding events there. We'll be holding a Blackout Veterans Blake night, which will have a lot of different military information to be given out by different vendors. And everything, we're going to try to keep everything as a nonprofit situation to where organizations like Mission 22, which you guys that don't know what Mission 22 is, every day 22 of our veterans commit suicide. A lot of it is due to PTSD. Some of them's not getting the help that they need, the health care. A lot of them are homeless. So this is just my way of doing my part to try to make things going. All right, after this commercial, I'll be back, and we'll get right back at it. God bless you. Don't go nowhere. After this commercial, we'll be right back. All right, guys. I just want to remind you about the letters. All right. Make sure you get your information out to me. Remember, guys, Daytona is not going to be a cheap trip. I'm going to burn a lot of fuel in this rig going down the road to get to Daytona. So we can use all the help we get with your corporate, your companies and stuff. Send your information out so I can get this literature out to get as much help as possible. Can't wait to get to Daytona. It's going to be exciting to produce this truck down into the eyes of the people out of Daytona. I do want to thank Marvis Green, the artist that does all the airbrushing and artwork on the truck. I want to thank Warren, little Warren, who helps me tear the truck down every season. Breaker Signs, who does a lot of a good bit of our stickers and our vinyl decal stuff. David Rosengart, very important person to Blackout. He does the bumper and the fenders every year, just like this year. They take a beating, and every year he redoes them and puts them back in the tip-top shape. And of course, last but not least, I want to thank my family, my wife, and my family who stand behind me for this past 10 years on something that I wanted to do. And I know I get told all the time that they're proud of me and for sticking with it and through the rough times. And guys, it ain't been no cakewalk. It's been a struggle, but you know what? I don't regret it. I don't regret it one bit. I've met a lot of veterans and got to thank a lot of people. And I want to thank my producer, Charles III, does all the video work, and he'll be working on a music video with the truck sometime this summer. Be a music video, and it'll only be aired on YouTube here. Of course, it'll be shared all over, but it will originate from YouTube. I want to thank YouTube. YouTube has worked with me, and they keep working with me. I know sometimes I get a little fired up, say some cuss words. I know they yell at me, but they never restrict me. They understand where my heart is and what I do. But guys, it's very important. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We need all the following we can get. Share the hell out of this, please. Also, pay attention to the addresses and the website. The more people we can get looking at this unit, the better we will do for our Daytona trip. Right now, we're pretty much getting by with the tear down, and everything should be ready by March to head to Daytona. We just got a lot of work to do for funding to get the truck down to Florida. So please like, share, and subscribe. Get your letters out to me. Don't forget, at the end of this, you'll see the address and everything come up. Pay attention to it. And guys, I'll be back in a week or so, and we'll do another 2021 House of Blackout series. God bless our veterans. God bless you. Y'all have a fantastic day. And I look forward to 2021 and us showing our veterans that love, honor, and support. God bless. Thank you.